This stylish flyer is the perfect way to promote club nights, music gigs, or festivals this summer. Don't forget to subscribe to Envato Tuts Plus for more free courses and tutorials. I'm Ashley Harrell, and in this tutorial, all you will need is InDesign, Photoshop, and a few design assets. But before we begin, make sure you check out Envato Elements. Get unlimited downloads of design assets, templates, and fonts like the one used in this tutorial. Subscribe now with the link in the description. So the first thing you want to do is create a new document and change the width to 8.5 and the height to 11. Also change your margins to 0.5 and your bleed to 0.25. Go to your layers panel and change this layer to background. Change this next layer to palm trees. Rename this next layer to paint stroke. Create another layer and name it type. Now we're going to start with the background layer. Head on over to your swatches and we're going to create a new swatch. The first swatch should be 23, 16, 20, and 1. Click on add, and for our next one we're going to do 10, 6, 10, and 0. And then for our last swatch it's going to be 88, 46, 26, and 10. Now we're going to create a new gradient swatch. Change the type to radial, click on your first stop, and click on swatches. We're going to select our first swatch that we created, and for our second stop, we're going to use the lighter gray color and click on add and done. Now for our background, select your rectangle tool and make a rectangle that fills the background. Head on over to Photoshop and go to image mode CMYK to convert the image to CMYK. Save the image as a TIFF and locate it in your files and adjust it so that it fills your background. Grab your rectangle tool and fill this background with our gradient. Now we're going to go to our effects and we are going to change the mode to screen and the opacity will be 90%. Go back over to Photoshop and open up your acrylic brushes, and we're going to use the 7th brush. And so here I'm just adjusting it so that it fills my canvas, and use the crop tool to crop it. And also change it to CMYK as well. Now we're going to file place link, and I'm going to place the photo that we saved earlier of the woman in the donut. Change this layer to multiply and right click and create clipping mask. And adjust it some more so that she feels more of the brush stroke. And then save this file as well. Head back over to InDesign and place this paint stroke. And do some resizing so that it looks similar to what I am doing. Also rotating it a bit as well. Now we're going to head to our type layer and we're going to type out the content of our flyer. So here I'm typing out the letter P and changing the font size to 120 and the font to Gallant Black. I'm going to copy and paste this text frame again to type the letters O and L. And change the tracking to 200. Make another text frame and type out party using the Gallant black. Size should be 60 and the tracking should be 920. And center it on your flyer as well. Grab your type tool again and create another text frame to type out the place that your pool party will be held. Now for this size, I am using a 20-point size and the tracking should be 400. Center it as well. Now from here, I'm just highlighting the letters that appear over the brush stroke and I'm changing it to the paper swatch. Grab your text tool again and we're going to add some additional details for our flyer featuring the DJ's name and any other special guests. Using a combination of Gallant regular and Gallant black. Increase the size of your text, but we're going to make the featuring text smaller, of course. Change the tracking to 150 and then change the tracking for featuring to 100. And again, like I did previously, change the letters that are over the brush stroke to the paper swatch. And for the bottom, add where tickets are available. And I'm going to use the bold weight and changing the font size to 14 and the tracking to 470. Center it as well. Now here I just decided that I wanted to change it to Gallant black instead of bold. Choose a polygon tool from the tools panel and click once anywhere on the page. Change the number of sides to 3. And change the weight to 6 points. And move your triangle over in the right corner and type the number 4. And increase the size so that it will fill the triangle. And change the color to the teal color. From here, we're going to type out June for the month. Select the teal color as well and change the font size to 20 and the tracking to 130. hop on over to Illustrator and open up your tropical leaves and create a new document that's about 5 inches in width and 10 inches in height. And from here, I'm just selecting a couple different leaves and pasting them into my new file. I'm also cropping it so that it fits the leaf, and then also save it. And I'm going to do this one other time, but I'm going to select a different leaf. And I'm just deleting this one here and pasting this one. And I'm also going to save it as palm_2 and save it as an EPS. Now I'm heading back over to my InDesign file and go to my layers panel and select the palm trees layer. And I'm going to place my files that I just saved. And here I'm just rearranging it on my summer club flyer underneath the brushstroke. And flip it horizontal, just copying and pasting the same palm. And copy and paste it again and adjust it like so. And here I'm placing my palm_2 file. Now, if you want to learn how to export your file, just go to File, Export, and give your file a name. And make sure the format is Adobe PDF print and click on Save. Change the preset to press quality, go to marks and bleeds and check all printers marks, and also use document bleed settings and click on export. And that's how you create a summer club flyer in InDesign. So if you like this video and you would like to see more, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to click that little bell icon to be notified of any new videos. I'm Ashley Harrell. Thank you for watching.